Your Honor. All rise. Season 3, Episode 29, Monday, March 2nd, 2026. Yes, sir. All clear. Ladies and gentlemen, you folks may be seated. All right. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to postseason basketball. Welcome to the PCBC Season 3, Episode 29. Here on this beautiful March 2nd, 2026. This is Senior Day Struggles. Seasons 1 and 2 can be found on my Instagram page. Just search NWS1999, and you'll find my YouTube channel at the Honorable Judge Noah. While you're at it, hit the big white subscribe button if you haven't yet. Also, congratulations. We have officially hit my goal for this year of over 100 subscribers. Last time I checked, we were at 102. So we've hit the 100 subscriber goal for this year. Thank you guys so much. It is an honor and incredible accomplishment I've achieved this season. Hopefully next year we'll be able to double that. That would be really cool. We'll wait and see what happens though. If you look at my link in my bio, you can find the Instagram page for seasons 1 and 2. If you missed any episodes from season 3 in the regular season, episodes 1 through 28 will be found. Or I guess you can say this episode 2 since we're recapping games. But season 3, all episodes, if you look at my channel at the Honorable Judge Noah, look for the playlist and you'll find all episodes, including this one, on that playlist, PCBC Season 3. I'm your host, the Honorable Judge Noah, reporting live from the hometown of main base of the Pennsylvania College basketball court, Slippery Rock, Pennsylvania. Due to time purposes today, we are not going to be doing our PSAC Athletes of the Week to start off. We will be doing that in the next episode, Season 3, Episode 30, coming up on Wednesday, March 4th, just before the PSAC Conference Tournament quarterfinals matchups coming up on Wednesday. What I will be talking about, though, in this episode is we're going to recap the 8 games that occurred last Saturday in February 28th. Then we will go through the standings, where the teams finished. We will do my final standings post, which we talked about when we started PSAC division play all the way back in early January. See how well we did with the standings predictions from where I had them midway through the season to the end of the season. Then I'll go through my final awards predictions for the awards coming up later this week. And then we will look at our matchups for the playoffs starting tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern. 2 games at 7, 2 games at 7:30. We'll talk about those games when we get there. If you've enjoyed this series so far, please hit that like button, leave a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe to the Honorable Judge Noah so you don't miss out in the final as we are hitting the postseason starting today. And the tournament will be from today until this upcoming Sunday. So we'll have to get ready for that. With that being said, let's get started. Season 3, Episode 29. Now we're going, as I said in the last episode, we're going to go by the games that have the least relevant to the most relevant in terms of seeding purposes or playoff potential, or seeding and playoffs standing wise. So the first game we're going to talk about is Mansfield versus Kutztown. In the first half, Mansfield outscored Kutztown 52-36. Mansfield in the second half outscored Kutztown 54-43 as the Mountaineers got another win in conference play, beating the Kutztown Golden Bears 106-79. The Mountaineers improved to 4-23. They finished the season 4-23 and a 3-18 record in conference play. Kutztown finished the season 6-20, 3-18 in conference play. For Kutztown, my player of the game goes to Jordan Nakoa-Bisolo in 29 minutes, going 7-16 from the field and 6 of 6 from the free throw line. He recorded a double-double, 10 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals for 20 points. Amon Fulquez in 27 minutes, 1 rebound, 6 assists, a steal for 11 points. Jaden Robinson off the bench in 22 minutes, 4 rebounds, 4 steals, or 4 blocks, 2 steals for 11 points. Jalen Bryan in his last game with the Golden Bears went 1 of 12 from the field, 0 of 5 from three-point range, 7 of 8 from the free throw line, 1 rebound, 2 assists, and a steal for 9 points. In the first half, Kutztown shot 39.4% from the field, 40% from three-point range, and 8 of 8 from the free throw line at 100%. Second half, they shot 37.8% from the floor, 20% from three-point range, and 86.7% from the free throw line. Overall, the Golden Bears of Kutztown shot 38.6% from the field, 26.7% from three-point range, and 91.3% from the free throw line. There was a technical foul sent to the bench of Kutztown. For Mansfield, my player of the game goes to Sterling Scott in 29 minutes, going 9 of 15 from the field, 1 of 4 from three-point range, 4 of 4 from the free throw line, double-double, 11 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals for 23 points. Juju Begon in 26 minutes against his former team had a very good performance against Kutztown. 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal for 21 points, going 8 of 12 from the field and 5 of 7 from three-point range. Nasir Brown in 27 minutes had 5 rebounds, 8 assists for 16 points. Dearmid Stewart in 19 minutes, 6 rebounds, 1 block for 13 points. In the first half, Mansfield shot 58.8% from the field, 42.9% from three-point range, and 85.7% from the free throw line. Second half shot 46.5% from the floor, 41.2% from three-point range, and 70% from the free throw line. Overall, the Mountaineers of the Commonwealth University of Mansfield shot 51.9% from the field, 41.9% from three-point range, and 76.5% from the free throw line. No technical fouls assessed to Mansfield. This was one of 3 games I did not get correct. Next game, in terms of relevance, we're going to Pitt Johnstown and Clarion at the UPJ Sports Center. Senior day for the Mountain Cats. 2 seniors were Nick Watts and Will Kromka. In the first half, Clarion outscored Pitt Johnstown 40-39. Second half, Pitt Johnstown outscored Clarion 46-43 as the Mountain Cats beat the Golden Eagles 85-83. Pitt Johnstown finished the season 12-16 with a 6-14 record in conference play. Clarion finished the season 12-16 overall and 7-13 in conference play. For Clarion, my player of the game goes to the freshman Aiden Cunningham, 32 minutes, going 8 of 17 from the field, 4 of 9 from three-point range, 2-2 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 2 assists for 22 points. Trey Nelson in his last game as a Golden Eagle, 40 minutes, 8 of 15 from the field, 2 of 6 from three-point range, 2 rebounds, 12 assists, and 3 steals for 19 points. Gavin Cote in his last game for Clarion, 29 minutes, 6 rebounds for 16 points. Jeremy Thomas II, another senior, because he's a retro junior, but he was part of senior day for Clarion. 23 minutes, 7 rebounds, 1 assist for 11 points. Justice Easter in his last game for Clarion, 28 minutes, 5 rebounds, 2 assists for 7 points. Well, we'll be saying that a lot in this episode. In the first half, Clarion shot 45.7% from the field, 33.3% from three-point range, and 66.7% from the free throw line. Second half shot 44.4% from the field, 46.2% from three-point range, and 71.4% from the free throw line. Overall, the Golden Eagles of Penn West Clarion shot 45.1% from the field, 38.7% from three-point range, and 70% from the free throw line. For Pitt Johnstown, and what could possibly be his last game as a Mountain Cat, my player of the game goes to Baden Forup. 37 minutes, he went 11 of 18 from the field, 15 rebounds, 3 assists for 22 points. Adam Belinsky off the bench in 20 minutes had 5 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 steal for 19 points. Will Kromka in his last game at Pitt Johnstown, hard to believe after this year, they had 8 years of dominance under the Kromkas. But Will Kromka in 30 minutes, 4 rebounds, 1 steal for 13 points. My Italian boy, Vinny Cugini, 35 minutes, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals for 12 points. And the other senior, Nick Watts, in his last game for Pitt Johnstown, 23 minutes, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and 1 steal for 10 points. In the first half, Pitt Johnstown shot 48.6% from the field, 30% from three-point range, 100% from the free throw line, 2-2. Second half, 48.4% from the floor, 36.4% from three-point range, and 70.6% from the free throw line. Overall, the Mountain Cats of Pitt Johnstown shot 48.5% from the field, 33.3% from three-point range, and 73.7% from the free throw line. No technical fouls assessed to Pitt Johnstown and Clarion. Next game, Shippensburg and Lock Haven. The reason why this game is not relevant, In my opinion, it was because both these teams had clinched playoff spots and were securing the 5 and 6 seeds respectfully. To the Thomas Fieldhouse. In the first half, Shippensburg outscored Lock Haven 39-32. Second half, Shippensburg outscored Lock Haven 48-43 as the Raiders win 87-75 over the Bald Eagles. Shippensburg finished the regular season 14-14 with a 9-12 record in conference play. Lock Haven finished the season 10-18 with a 6-15 record in conference play. This was also the last game in the for the Lock Haven Bald Eagles in the PSAC East division play for the regular season, as next season they are moving to the PSAC West as Lackawanna College, joining the PSAC, will represent the PSAC East next season. For Shippensburg, my player of the game goes to Marcus Frank. In 30 minutes, went 10 of 11 from the field, 3 of 3 from three-point range, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 block, 2 steals for 26 points. Jaden Smith in 30 minutes, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 block, and 1 steal for 19 points. Timmy Connor in 17 minutes off the bench, 1 assist for 13 points. Michael Dixon in 27 minutes, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals for 11 points. And Trey Martin in 26 minutes, 5 rebounds, 1 assist for 10 points. In the first half, Shippensburg shot 50% from the field, 33.3% from three-point range, and 50% from the free throw line. Second half shot 65.4% from the field, 54.6% from three-point range, and 80% from the free throw line. Overall, the Raiders of Shippensburg shot 56.7% from the floor, 43.5% from three-point range, and 75% from the free throw line. Technical foul assessed to Jaden Smith for Shippensburg. For Lock Haven, my player of the game goes to Keith Warren. In 29 minutes, going 7 of 14 from the field, 3 of 9 from three-point range, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. Pair of rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal for 21 points. Dylan Scott, 28 minutes, 6 rebounds, 5 assists for 12 points. Mike Nowles, in 22 minutes, had 4 assists, 1 block, and 2 steals for 12 points. First half, Lock Haven shot 38.7% from the field, 35.7% from three-point range, and 75% from the free throw line. Second half shot 48.5% from the floor, 40% from three-point range, 77.8% from the free throw line. Overall, the Bald Eagles of the Commonwealth University of Lock Haven shot 43.8% from the field, 37.5% from three-point range, and 76.9% from the free throw line. No technical fouls assessed to Lock Haven. Next game, California and Slippery Rock at the Convocation Center. Senior day for the Vulcans. Their 2 seniors were Braden Singleton and Braden Reynolds. All right, to the Convocation Center. First half, Slippery Rock outscored California 43-28. Second half, Slippery Rock outscored California 38-36, as Slippery Rock pulled off a very surprising win, 81-64 over California. Slippery Rock finished the regular season 17-11 with a 10-10 record in conference play. California finished the regular season 19-8, 16-4 in conference play. Both these teams made the playoffs as well. For Slippery Rock, my player of the game, I'm going to go with Elijah Hill. In 34 minutes, he went 7 of 14 from the field, 1 of 2 from three-point range, 3 of 5 from the free throw line, 11 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal for 18 points. Isaac James, in 29 minutes, 10 rebounds for 17 points. Braylon Littlejohn, 35 minutes, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 4 steals for 14 points. And Brady Mayo in 29 minutes, 3 rebounds for 12 points. Kerwin Prince was close to a double-double. He had 10 rebounds and 7 points. First half, Slippery Rock shot 45.95% from the field, so just under 46%, 33.3% from three-point range, and 75% from the free throw line. Second half shot 51.9% from the floor, 25% from three-point range, 50% from the free throw line. Overall, the Rock of SRU shot 48.4% from the field, 29.4% from three-point range, 58.3% from the free throw line. No technical fouls assessed to Slippery Rock. For California, my player of the game goes to Dalman Alexander in 28 minutes, going 5 of 6 from the field and 3 of 4 from the free throw line. 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal for 13 points. Bryson Lucas in 37 minutes, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 blocks, and 3 steals for 12 points. In the first half, California shot 33.3% from the field, 25% from three-point range, 46.2% from the free throw line. Second half, shot 40.6% from the floor, 20% from three-point range, and 66.7% from the free throw line. Overall, the Vulcans of Penn West, California shot 37.1% from the field, 22.2% from three-point range, and 56% from the free throw line. No technical fouls assessed to California. Wish they would have had that performance against IUP on Wednesday. That would have been really nice. Okay, next game, Shepherd and Bloomsburg. They were one of four teams that did not officially secure a playoff spot until today, seating-wise, to the Butcher Athletic Center in Shepherdstown, West Virginia. In the first half, Shepherd outscored Bloomsburg 46-29. Second half, Shepherd outscored Bloomsburg 41-15, and Shepherd completely dominated this game, winning 87-44. Shepherd finished regular season 19-9 with a 16-5 record, or 15-6 record in conference play. Bloomsburg finished the season 7-21 overall and 4-17 in conference play. For Bloomsburg, my player of the game goes to Naeem Purnell Northern. In his 28 minutes, going 4-13 from the field, 2-7 from three-point range, 2 rebounds for 10 points. Only player for Bloomsburg with double-digit points. In the first half, Bloomsburg shot 37.9% from the field, 30.8% from three-point range, and 75% from the free throw line. Second half shot an absolutely abysmal 18.2% from the floor, 13.3% from three-point range, and 33.3% from the free throw line. Overall, the Huskies of the Commonwealth University of Bloomsburg shot 27.4% from the field, 21.4% from three-point range, 57.1% from the free throw line. No technical fouls assessed to Bloomsburg. For Shepherd, my player of the game goes to Elaine Wardlaw, 21 minutes, going 6 of 10 from the field, 3 of 5 from three-point range, 3 of 3 from the free throw line, 2 assists for 18 points. Marcus Banks in 25 minutes, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals for 14 points. Diade Traore off the bench in 17 minutes, had 4 rebounds for 14 points. Colby White in 27 minutes, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, for 1 steal for 13 points. And Brody Davis, 26 minutes off the bench, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal for 11 points. In the first half, Shepherd shot 56.7% from the field, 58.3% from three-point range, and 71.4% from the free throw line. Second half shot 51.6% from the floor, 33.3% from three-point range, and 57.1% from the free throw line. Overall, the Rams of Shepherd shot 54.1% from the field, 44.4% from three-point range, and 64.3% from the free throw line. No technical fouls assessed to Shepherd. Believe it or not, if Shepherd didn't even play the second half, they still would have won by 2 points. They scored 46 in the first half. Bloomsburg scored 44 points in 40 minutes. All right, next game, Seton Hill and Edinboro. Now we get to the games that actually matter. Because this game determined the seeding-wise if Seton Hill would have lost based off of this game. In the first half, Seton Hill both teams scored 38 points. Second half, Seton Hill outscored Edinboro 51-48 as the Seton Hill Griffins defeat the Fighting Scots at Penn West Edinboro 89-86. Seton Hill finished the regular season 16-12 with a 10-10 record in conference play. Edinboro finished the regular season 13-14 with a 9-11 record in conference play. For Edinboro, this guy pretty much solidified his case today, or I guess on Saturday, for that matter. My player of the game goes to Rowan Carmichael. In 37 minutes, he went 8 of 13 from the field, 3 of 6 from three-point range, 5 of 6 from the free throw line, 1 rebound, 2 assists, and 2 steals for 24 points. Evan Berger in 39 minutes had 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals for 17 points. Bryce Baez recorded a double-double, 15 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 block, and 1 steal for 15 points. And Ibrahim Abdul Mateen Robinson, 11 minutes off the bench, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal for 11 points. In the first half, Penn West Edinboro shot 41.2% from the field, 33.3% from three-point range, and 100% from the free throw line, 5 out of 5. Second half shot 60.7% from the floor, 50% from three-point range, 83.3% from the free throw line. Overall, the Fighting Scots of Penn West Edinboro shot 50% from the field, 39.1% from three-point range, and 88.2% from the free throw line. For Seton Hill, my player of the game goes to Camden Brewer. In 34 minutes off the bench, he went 10 of 11 from the field, 5 of 6 from three-point range, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 2 assists for 26 points. Kendrick Curtis off the bench in 32 minutes had 7 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal for 21 points. Demetrios Skelavanidis in 36 minutes as a starter, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 block, and 3 steals for 16 points. And Rashad Williams, 35 minutes off the bench, 3 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 steals for 13 points. In the first half, Seton Hill shot 59.3% from the field, 62.5% from three-point range, and 50% from the free throw line. Second half shot 50% from the floor, 50% from three-point range, and 90% from the free throw line. Overall, the Griffins of Seton Hill shot 53.8% from the field, 56.3% from three-point range, and 83.3% from the free throw line. No technical fouls assessed to Seton Hill. All right, I wanted to rant about this game because this is the game between IUP and Gannon, but I rather would not do that because I really don't want to, because I already did that in Wednesday's performance. All right, here we go. First half, Gannon outscored IUP 44-28. Second half was actually a lot closer, and I was anticipating this game to be close. Gannon outscored IUP 43-41. Gannon winning 87-69. Believe it or not, IUP was trailing 28-4 to start this game. IUP outscored them 65-57 or 65-59 the rest of the way. IUP could have won this game had they not had that sluggish start. But I digress. 8 straight losses against the Golden Knights now. For Gannon, I hate to say this, my player of the game is Pace Prosser. 33 minutes, he went 8 of 18 from the field, 2 of 6 from three-point range, 6 of 8 from the free throw line. Double-double, 12 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals for 24 points. Solidifying his case as a potential candidate for PSAC West Athlete of the Year, though I don't think he deserves it. And I think he is just a tiny bit too late. Lucas Acosta off the bench, 24 minutes, 3 rebounds, 3 assists for 13 points. And Mackenzie Morgan in 27 minutes, 2 rebounds, 1 block, and 1 steal for 10 points. I'm telling you, I think IUP can beat them. They just have to play smart. In the first half, Gannon shot 43.3% from the field, 44.4% from three-point range, and 83.3% from the free throw line. Second half shot 51.7% from the floor, 16.7% from three-point range, and 63.2% from the free throw line. Overall, the Golden Knights of Gannon shot 47.5% from the field, 37.5% from three-point range, and 71% from the free throw line. No technical fouls assessed to Gannon. For IUP, might be the first time I've said this in all season long. My player of the game goes to Demir Brooks. Actually, it might be the second time I've talked about him because the game against Uville, he went off. He had a perfect shooting day on his senior day. He, along with Dallas Dillard, Christian Moore, and Luke Triggs, and Anthony Watson were the 5 seniors for the Crimson Hawks. Brooks in 23 minutes went 5 of 5 from the field, 5 of 5 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, 1 block, and 2 steals for 15 points. Dallas Dillard, hopefully it did enough. 37 minutes, went 5 of 14 from the field, 0 of 3 from three-point range, 2 of 4 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 blocks, 2 steals for 12 points. Tyler Grove in 19 minutes, 4 of 9 from the field, 3 of 7 from three-point range, 4 rebounds, and 1 steal for 11 points. Christian Moore did not have a good performance. 24 minutes, 2 of 9 from the field, 2 of 8 from three-point range, 2 of 3 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 3 assists for 8 points. Kamari Marrero, 27 minutes, 0 of 6 from the field, 0 of 3 from three-point range, 5 of 6 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 steals for 5 points. Bench players, Bautista Rodriguez in 21 minutes, 2 of 4 from the field, 3 of 4 from three-point range, 7 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals for 7 points. Luke Triggs, senior, in 17 minutes, 3 of 5 from the field, 6 rebounds for 6 points. Ian Herring, 28 minutes, 1 of 5 from the field, 1 of 3 from three-point range, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal for 5 points. Sarp Fortune, 4 minutes played. He had 1 assist and 1 foul for 0 points. In the first half, IUP shot 40.7% from the field, 23.1% from three-point range, and 60% from the free throw line. Second half shot 36.7% from the floor, 27.3% from three-point range, and 84.2% from the free throw line. Overall, the Crimson Hawks of IUP shot 38.6% from the field, 25% from three-point range, and 79.2% from the free throw line. And surprisingly, there was a technical foul on the Crimson Hawks, a team that really does not get technical fouls. I think that's the second or third technical foul they've had all season. And this one was on Tyler Grove, which I believe that's his first career technical foul in his career. I'm pretty sure. And then the last game, we go to the Hollinger Fieldhouse, the 291st game and final game to recap of the regular season. Westchester and East Stroudsburg. In the first half, Westchester outscored East Stroudsburg 51-39. Second half, East Stroudsburg outscored Westchester 48-44. Westchester wins 95-87 over East Stroudsburg. Westchester finishes the regular season 21-7 with a 15-6 record in conference play. East Stroudsburg dropped to 20-8 with a 14-8 record in conference play. For East Stroudsburg, my player of the game goes to Kenny Williams in 21 minutes off the bench, 7 of 11 from the floor, 3 of 4 from three-point range, 4 of 5 from the free throw line, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 steal for 21 points. Adrian Brito in 21 minutes, solidifying his case for Eastern's Freshman of the Year. 6 of 8 from the floor, 1 of 1 from three-point range, 3 of 6 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds and 1 steal for 16 points. In the first half, East Stroudsburg shot 48% from the floor, 33.3% from three-point range, and 76.9% from the free throw line. Second half shot 50% from the floor, 27.3% from three-point range, 68.4% from the free throw line. Overall, the Warriors of East Stroudsburg shot 49.1% from the field, 30.8% from three-point range, and 71.9% from the free throw line. No technical fouls assessed to East Stroudsburg. For Westchester, my player of the game goes to Dylan Blair. In 31 minutes, went 5 of 10 from the field, 2 of 7 from three-point range, 5 of 8 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 2 assists for 17 points. Gabe Moss in 31 minutes, 8 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal for 15 points. Ruben Rodriguez in 34 minutes, 5 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 steals for 14 points. Deniri Boykin, 27 minutes, 6 rebounds, 1 steal for 13 points. Joe Sedora off the bench, 16 minutes, 4 rebounds for 11 points. And Anthony McCall, 23 minutes, 3 rebounds, 3 assists for 10 points. In the first half, Westchester shot 54.3% from the field, 45.5% from three-point range, and 72.7% from the free throw line. Second half shot 45.5% from the field, 22.2% from three-point range, and 66.7% from the free throw line. Overall, the Golden Rams of Westchester shot 50% from the field, 35% from three-point range, and 69% from the free throw line. No technical fouls assessed to Westchester. With that being said, that is all the regular season games recapped. 291 of them. Got 5 out of 8 games correct for the final weekend of the regular season. Finishing my total and I finished the regular season getting 214 out of 291 games correct. Finished the regular season 73.5%. That is awesome. However, we also got one more game to recap because this past Saturday was the CIAA Men's Basketball Championship game. Fayetteville State versus Bluefield State. The number 1 seed in the South, which is Fayetteville State, and the 3 seed in the surprising team in the North, Bluefield State, which I actually have my favorite nickname of any of the teams in CIAA. All right, we're talking about this game now. This was played at the CFG Bank Arena in Baltimore, Maryland. In the first half, Bluefield State outscored Fayetteville State 40-32. Second half, Fayetteville State outscored Bluefield State 39-28. The Fayetteville State Broncos beat the Bluefield State Big Blue 71-68. And that means that the Fayetteville State Broncos have clinched a spot in the 2026 Atlantic Region Tournament. The selection show will be coming up this Sunday at 11 p.m. Eastern. I will have an episode briefly talking about the teams that got into the tournament. That will be on Monday next week, March 9th. Talking about the matchups coming up. All right, for Bluefield State, my player of the game, I'm going to go with Elijah Pretty. In all 40 minutes, he went 9 of 19 from the field, 2 of 5 from three-point range, 9 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals for 20 points. Anthony Lottie in 37 minutes, 10 rebounds, 4 blocks, and 1 steal for 18 points. Miles Pierre in 39 minutes, 4 rebounds, 2 steals, or 2 assists, and 1 steal for 13 points. In the game against Virginia State, he had 23 points, going 7 of 18 from the free throw line. In the game, they won by 2 points. Or no, by 5 points. In the first half, Bluefield State shot 48.4% from the field, 30.8% from three-point range, and 100% from the free throw line, going 6 out of 6. Second half shot 42.3% from the field, 25% from three-point range, and 80% from the free throw line. Overall, the Big Blue of Bluefield State shot 45.6% from the field, 28.6% from three-point range, and 90.9% from the free throw line. No technical fouls assessed to Bluefield State. For Fayetteville State, my player of the game goes to Terrell Williams. I'm pretty sure was the tournament's MVP, if I had to take a guess. In all 40 minutes, he went 10 of 18 from the field, 4 of 5 from three-point range, 5 of 7 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds and 3 steals for 29 points. Larry Howell in 38 minutes had 2 rebounds and 2 steals for 14 points. And Darius Bobin in 27 minutes, 1 rebound and 7 steals for 14 points. In the first half, Fayetteville State shot 44.4% from the field, 57.1% from three-point range, and 66.7% from the free throw line. Second half shot 36.7% from the floor, 33.3% from three-point range, and 73.7% from the free throw line. Overall, the Broncos of Fayetteville State shot 40.4% from the field, 43.8% from three-point range, and 72% from the free throw line. No technical fouls assessed to Fayetteville State. So congratulations again to the Broncos for clinching a spot in this year's Atlantic Region Tournament. Now we go to the standings, the final regular season standings. First place was Millersville. We're going to go, let me flip this here. Give me 1 second. Okay. So Millersville got that prediction correct. So, we get the 3 points required. Second place, Millersville, 15-6 in conference play, 20-8 overall, and they finished the regular season on a 4-game winning streak. Second place is Westchester. They finished the regular season 15-6 in conference play, 21-7 overall on a 1-game winning streak. Got that pick correct because I did pick Westchester, finishing in the regular season number 2. All 3 points are granted. Third place, I had East Stroudsburg, and they finished 4th in the East. Third place was Shepherd. They're 15-6 in conference play, 19-9 overall in a 3-game winning streak. I had them number 4. So we're going to put... All right, so Shepherd finished 3rd. Oh, wait, hold on. Hang on, that's why. Okay, there we go. So I get 1 point because I was within 1 position of my correct spot. 4th place was East Stroudsburg, who also finished 1 position. I had them number 3. They finished 4th with a 14-7 record in conference play, 20-8 overall in a 1-game losing streak. 5th place was Shippensburg, which I had correct. And Lock Haven was 6th place, got that correct. Shippensburg was 9-12 in conference play, 14-14 overall in a 1-game winning streak. Lock Haven 6-15, 10-18 overall this year, 1-game losing streak. 7th place was Bloomsburg. I had them 8th, so we're 1 possession off. So point for that one. I don't think I got any reds for the West, or excuse me, for the East again this year. But I didn't get the number of points. Last year I got 23 out of 27 points. I was 1 position off from getting all of them correct. Kutztown, they finished 8th. 1 spot off. I had them 7th. And Mansfield got correct. They finished dead last. So we had 5, 8, 11, 12, 13, 19 points. Not too bad. So 19 points there. Going to the West, Gannon, I had them number 2. They finished number 1. Penn West California, I had them number 2. Or no, I had them number 3. They finished number 2. IUP, I originally had a number 1. They finished 3rd. No points there. Slippery Rock, they finished 5th. Seton Hill, I had 4th. They finished, actually, no, they finished 4th. And Slippery Rock finished 5th. So I got all the points required there. So I got those 2 correct. So 3 points there and 3 points there. Johnstown, I had them 6th. They unfortunately finished, excuse me, dead last for the 3rd year in a row. Penn West Edinboro, they finished 6th. I had them 7th. So I got a point there. Clarion, I had them 8th. They finished 7th. Got a point there. So I got 2, 8, 10. Actually, I didn't do too bad. Last year I think I had, I can't even remember. I had 4 points. So I improved by plus 6 and plus 9. So I did pretty good in the second half this year. So there's the standings. Gannon, 26-2, 13-game winning streak, 19-1. California, 16-4, 19-8. IUP, 15-5, 20-6. Seton Hill, 10-10, 16-12. Slippery Rock, 10-10, 17-11. Edinboro, 9-11, 13-14. Clarion, 7-13, 12-16. Johnstown, 6-14, and 12-16. All right. Whoa. Almost dropped my phone there. Okay. So here's what the seedings look like. Millersville and Westchester got first round byes. First round matchups tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern. 2 games on the schedule, the 3-6 matchups. Shepherd in the East will host Lock Haven at the Butcher Athletic Center in Shepherdstown. The other 3-6 matchup in the West, IUP will host Edinboro. 7:30 games. Those are your 4-5 matchups. In the East, East Stroudsburg would host Shippensburg at the Kohler Fieldhouse. And IUP would host Edinboro at the KCAC. In the West, Seton Hill and Slippery Rock. Seton Hill hosting as the 4-5 matchup at the McKenna Center in Greensburg. Going to the season series between these 2 teams. Okay, actually, we're one step ahead of them. Shepherd versus Lock Haven in the season series. I believe Shepherd went 2-0 against them. They did. Shepherd won both matchups in regular season over Lock Haven. East Stroudsburg and Shippensburg, 4-5 matchup. East Stroudsburg went 1-1. So that's going to be an interesting matchup. They lost in Shippensburg 82-80, but won 96-75 at home. In the West, it was a season sweep for both the 3-6 matchup and the 4-5 matchup. IUP went 2-0 against Edinboro. Seton Hill went 2-0 against Slippery Rock. While we're at it, might as well just throw up the hold on one second. Career record, IUP 1,535 and 801 all time. I'll throw that up here in a second. If I can get this correct. Winning percentage, I believe drops to 657. Lombardi's win totals, he is 451 and 143. Against the PSAC, he's 281 and 82. Against, I believe this is the 100. This will be the 192nd matchup all time between these 2 programs. IUP leads the series 112-79. So the playoff standings. This is actually interesting. I actually like the playoff format this year. All right, so now let's talk about the matchups. Seton Hill and Slippery Rock. Winner of this game goes to Millersville, who's the number 1 seed in the East. Shepherd versus Lock Haven. That's a 3-6 matchup in the East. Winner of that matchup goes to California to take on the Vulcans. And the Convocation Center. East Stroudsburg and Shippensburg 4-5 matchup. Winner of this game goes to the Highmark Event Center in Erie to take on number 1 seed Gannon, who's looking to three-peat this year. IUP and Edinboro, your 3-6 matchup in the West. Winner of this matchup goes to Westchester at the Hollinger Fieldhouse to take on the Golden Rams. So I actually like this. The 4-5 West faces the 1 seed in the East. 3-6 in the East faces the 2 seed in the West. 4-5 East winner faces the 1 seed in the West. And the 3-6 West winner faces the 2 seed in the East. That actually wasn't the case. This is the first time they've done this. Because previously what it did was 4 versus 5 in the West would face the 1 seed in the West. 3 versus 6 in the West would face the 2 seed in the West. I actually like this. This is kind of interesting. So IUP is in the bracket with Edinboro, East Stroudsburg, Shippensburg, Gannon, and Westchester. Yeah, Gannon. Hopefully Gannon will lose. How it works is first round matchups are tonight. Quarterfinals will be on Wednesday. Then the semifinals and final championship game will be Saturday and Sunday, respectively, at the highest remaining Western Division seed. Meaning, if Gannon somehow would lose, then it could be either California or possibly IUP hosting the semifinals and championship game. But there is a chance it's going to probably be in Erie because Gannon. All right. On to my picks and predictions. Or actually, I forgot to do the awards. So my picks and predictions awards for the PSAC West. My final predictions for the awards. Freshman of the Year, I'm going with Rowan Carmichael out of Edinboro. Athlete of the Year, it's a close call right now. Pace Proser, I worry he's going to win this award. Who I think it belongs to, though, it should be Dallas Dillard. He finished number 1 in the conference in scoring this year. Although did not score the most total points in the regular season, but that's okay. He still finished almost a point and a half better than the next closest player. Defensive Player of the Year, really it's a 2-man race between Baden Forup and Bryson Lucas of California. I'm going to stick with Baden Forup for Pitt Johnson. I think he's done enough to win this award. He was number 1 in the conference in double-doubles and rebounds per game. Coach of the Year, I think this is Easton Bazzoli's year to win it. He didn't win it last year. That's because his expectations were not really that high because Gannon was such a good team last year. They made it to the Sweet 16. But I think Easton Bazzoli clearly wins this award for Gannon. In the East, Freshman of the Year, I've picked this guy from the beginning, and I'm going to pick him for my final prediction. Adrian Brito of East Stroudsburg wins this award. I don't really think there's anyone else in his stratosphere that can win this award that can be taken away from Adrian Brito. Athlete of the Year, 2-man race between Marcus Frank and Day Waters. Marcus Frank was my preseason prediction, and I'm going to go with Day Waters. I think Day Waters has done enough to win this award. I mean, their numbers are close. I'm pretty sure. Day Waters finished with 19.7 points per game. Marcus Frank finished at 18.9. Defensive Player of the Year, I'm going to go with Favor Okigwe from Shepherd winning this award. He finished second in rebounding per game at 10. Was pretty good on the number 1 scoring defense in the conference yet again in Shepherd. And Coach of the Year, I had him as I had him as my preseason favorite and my midseason favorite. Casey Stetzel of Millersville, I think, should win this award. So those are my award predictions. Hopefully we'll see how well I do with them when we get to the semifinals, because they should be coming out. I think they come out on Thursday. They'll have the award winners and then the first and second team honorees for the PSAC coming up later this week. So my picks and predictions, I have all the home teams. Believe it or not, I have all 4 of the home teams winning the first round matchups. So Shepherd over Lock Haven, IUP over Edinboro, East Stroudsburg over Shippensburg, and Seton Hill over Slippery Rock. Top offense, Gannon, 97.4 points per game. Top defense was Shepherd again, 69.1 points per game. Top field goal shooting team was Pitt Johnstown, 50.1%. 3-point field goal percentage went to Shepherd, 37.1%. Free throw percentage was Millersville, 76.1%. Barely won that award. Won that. Rebounding was Gannon. And assist-to-turnover ratio was Edinboro, 1.43. Those were the key stats I talked about, my 7 key elements earlier throughout the season. Top scorer was Dallas Dillard at 21 points per game. Rebounding was Baden Forup at 11.7 rebounds per game. Demir Brooks, technically wasn't his sits, weren't even on there, but he was clear that he finished with the best field goal percentage in the conference. I think it was like right near 70%. 3-point field goal percentage was Ethan Milliron's, 47.2%. Assist was Trey Nelson at 6.6. Assist to turnover ratio, Dante Weiss, 2.9. Block shots, Eden Adair Ortiz from Seton Hill with 1.7. Steals per game, Dallas Dillard at 2.5. And then minutes per game, Evan Berger led the conference at 37.6. And Trey Nelson was the only player that had over 1,000 minutes played this season, 35.8 per game. All right, so with that being said, that is going to conclude the regular season. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to postseason basketball. We'll see who advances to the quarterfinals for Wednesday. I will see you guys for Wednesday's episode, Season 3, Episode 30, talking about the recapping the 4 games from the first round. And we will begin discussing matchups for the PSAC quarterfinals. Till then, I'm your host, the Honorable Judge Noah, reporting live from Slippery Rock, Pennsylvania, saying so long. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys on Wednesday for the next episode and for the PSAC quarterfinals. Until then, we go to recess.